Hey team, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can improve your boxing at home using just a rolled up pair of socks. Wait around till drill number 3 because not only will it improve your boxing, it's going to improve your hand speed too. Let's jump in to drill number 1. Okay, so let's look at drill number 1, and it's going to focus on one of the biggest faults I see with beginner boxers, and that is hand positioning. Whether it's hand positioning of the non-punching hand or just where the hands and elbows are in stance and guard when moving around. These are going to help us out. Let's look at hand positioning of the non-punching hand. What I want you to do is form your stance, and in your rear hand you're going to place the pair of socks, and then you're going to put that in your guard position, and then you're going to bring the lead hand into the guard position too. From here we're going to start to move around. You can see now that my hands are in the right place. Now I can start working on my jab. Again, you can see that my rear hand is staying where it should be, but look what happens if it doesn't. The pair of socks drops. So this now instantly tells me I must be dropping my rear hand. Another use of the rolled up socks is to make sure that we keep our shape and keep our elbows tucked in when moving. A lot of the times I see elbows coming out here when people are in their stance and guard. So we can now place these socks underneath that right elbow and adopt your stance and guard. Now when moving around, we can see that the right elbow stays tucked. If the right elbow flares just slightly, then the socks fall, and that tells us instantly that our elbow is moving away from the body. One other way we can use this rolled up pair of socks to make sure that we keep a good shape is by putting it underneath our chin. A lot of the time I see chins coming too high, whether that's just in your stance and guard, or it might start tucked, and when we start punching, we start lifting the chin up to look over the punch. So place the socks in between your chin and your chest and apply some pressure so it doesn't fall, and now form your stance and guard. We can now concentrate on moving around, making sure we stay nice and tucked. We can throw shots, making sure we stay nice and tucked. If our chin comes up slightly, the socks drop and tell us that this has happened. That is one way you can use the rolled up pair of socks to improve your boxing at home. Let's look at drill number 2. Hey team, our YouTube membership is now live. If you want to learn to box, we've got you. If you want to level up your boxing, we've got you. Virtual pads, we've got you. Virtual sparring, we've got you. We are uploading videos every single week. This membership you will not regret. The link is in the description. Come and join me in members only videos. I'll see you there. So when we're punching, the idea is our hand stays nice and relaxed till just before the moment of impact, then it rotates and clenches. That's on either hand and any shot. So how can we use the rolled up socks to improve this? This is how. Okay, so I'm having to improvise slightly, but what I want you to do is get the rolled up ball of socks and place it, if you can, on a surface about chin height. I then want you to adopt your stance and guard at arm's length away. From there, choose either the jab or the backhand. Start slow. I want you to let the shot go, and the idea is we're going to grab that pair of socks off the platform. So if I do it nice and slow, and I'll bring it back to my on guard position. What you'll notice is to grab the socks, I have to have a relaxed hand until I get just before impact, just before the socks, and then I have to grab it, clench my fist, and bring it back to the on guard position, which is exactly like a punch should be. And then once we start getting better at this, we can pick up the speed. That's the backhand, but we can also work the lead hand. So you can see how this drill will help you to improve your punch technique. And it's actually working on part of the punch that not a lot of drills concentrate on. That last bit of rotation, clenching the fist, and that is what forms that snap onto the target. So that is drill number 2. Okay, lastly we have drill number 3, and I did promise you that this was also going to increase your punch speed, and you'll see why. It's also going to improve your hand-eye coordination, as well as help with drill number 2, with making sure that you clench the fist at the last second. So all we're going to do is we're just going to throw the ball of socks up in the air and either jab or backhand it out of the air to begin with. We can do it moving, we can do it on the spot. So throw the socks up and punch them out of the air. Again, you can see just as I'm about to catch them, I rotate the hand, clench the fist, and that's what grabs the socks. We can do it off the jab. Once we've got the hang on the spot, we can start moving around a little bit with it. And now we can look to increase hand speed by throwing 2 shots and catching the ball on the second shot. So let's throw it up, throw 1 turn, I'm going to catch it in the rear hand. Now obviously the higher you throw it, the easier it is. So as you get better, don't throw it quite as high. If you had a training partner, you could get them to throw the socks at you and you could move around a bit more and you could punch it out of the air that way. But that is drill number 3. That'll help you with your eye-hand coordination. That'll help you with that snap at the end of the punch. It's also going to help you with your punch speed. There you go, team. There's 3 different ways you can use a rolled up pair of socks to improve your boxing from home. Don't go anywhere. Subscribe to the channel and then check out one of these 2 videos that YouTube is showing you now. I'll see you on there.